There are 4.7 million veterans in the US, 26% of which are disabled in some way. In our local community, members of the VA hospital have requested a way to experience the outdoors again. Limited by their physical abilities, it's not always possible for these veterans to enjoy common activities that we often take for granted. When surveyed, members of the VA hospital overwhelmingly said that the things they missed most were hunting and fishing. They want the thrill, but also the relaxation that it provides, as it can be very therapeutic.
Last year, a senior STEM group attempted to solve the problem that we face. Their solution came short in a few ways, and moving forward with our project, we looked to succeed where they didn't. Their contraption consisted of a comically large stepper motor positioned awkwardly, connected to a questionable motherboard that was completely exposed. We didn't have access to their code, but we can assume that all their final product did was spin. Their reel was connected to fishing line and then to the motor, so if the line didn't first slip off the motor, it would snap. The previous group failed to create a working product, and our goal was to use their project as a base idea and create something that could be actually used.
We wanted to make sure that our final product felt like a fishing rod, had a force feedback reel, included an accelerometer, and vibrated. We then began to familiarize ourselves with the Arduino motherboard system and messed with various components to further our knowledge before beginning to hone in on what we needed for our product, beginning with small closed circuits such as LEDs and working our way up to controlling a DC motor while simultaneously reading accelerometer values. At this time, we also began drawing out possible circuit diagrams for our final product and the 3D printed capsule that would house all of our electronics.
When we finally pieced together our final product, we had to run a series of tests to make sure that our product solved the issues that we identified in the beginning of our process. The first test checks to see if the accelerometer provides accurate readings across multiple axes. This was done by connecting to the computer and seeing real-time data feedback, comparing it to our real-time movements. The easiest test is that of the vibrators, which is essentially just a yes or no program that shows us if the vibrators work. The last test tests the motor and system as a whole, as well as how well the motor handles the resistance of a person actively reeling.
Consistent success is an indicator of hard work and maybe some luck. As we come to the end of our journey, we can say that our hard work did pay off. Our final product does exactly as we set out to make it and performs every task that would be needed to successfully integrate our product into the VR fishing game. Coding and electronic wiring, 3D printing, different aspects of mathematics, and the use of computers and programs to finalize our project are some of the many aspects of STEM fields that we used. Thank you from the Rod Masters.